Today, I would like us to talk about something: the art of complaining, always trying to see things are moving on in the wrong direction. Before we start, good morning. I hope you had a sound sleep. My side, I had a good sleep. I didn't even listen to my alarm this morning, to be honest. A bit of coffee to keep us awake. Um, that happens at times, right? I slept late, and so at times it just happened like that. I'm unable to get up. I can't kill myself that way. Okay, hope you're doing great. Let's just come back to what I was talking. The art of complaining. Have you found yourself in a situation when you know you're actually trying to do so many things? When you know you're working hard to fulfill the things you said you were going to do, when you're working hard to complete your to do list every day, and you still find yourself in a situation where your peers or the people around you are always like complaining about the things that are not moving on well. Let me take for example, like I think you know a bit of my story. So now actually I live in a community with some friends. I don't know friends, yeah, with some friends, and it's kind of critical situation. It's kind of a difficult situation because, like I told you before, when you come like a foreigner in a country abroad, you have so many challenges you face daily, and you have your family back home counting maybe on you. You have to focus on your own self. You have to do maybe try to take care of your own self, as I said. You have to take care of those who count on you. So you're both at times, and you need to still focus on your own career, on your own future, and try to make things move on well, right? So at times it's kind of challenging to handle that, and at times you just feel like you have so many things going in your plate because you need to do extra mile, you need to go extra mile in order to fulfill all those things. And at times you kind of feel like it's not like any nothing is moving. I'm just like turning on the same spot because when I try to work hard here, this other part is going to consume my energy, and you kind of feel like you're doing nothing, like you're putting in no effort, and you start sabotaging yourself, like you're doing nothing. You All those type of odd thoughts, you bring them to yourself. I don't know in which situation you find yourself. Maybe not my own type of situation, but maybe you're just like where you are and you're trying to work hard to provide for your family or provide for yourself. Because I always have this say, like a man without a vision has no strength of moving up every day. Like when you don't have a vision, when you don't have a strong why that makes you to get up every day, you may not do the things you have to do, you could do. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know about you. Maybe you have your own different vision. You have your own business you're trying to put up. You have your own, I don't know, structure you're trying to build. You have your own characteristics you're trying to develop and everything. But you find yourself in a situation where your peers, people around you are just complaining that things are not moving on. I want us to come back to the context. Like, for example, if you're actually in a bad situation and you're working hard to get out of that situation, and the people around you are also in that same situation, like maybe let's just bring it to financial situation because at least that one everyone can understand. If you are in financial difficulties, and every day you keep working hard because you're trying to build a company and you're investing enough of money or on your time to build that, to develop that company, and still you're having no result, then at the same time you have people beside you, excuse, and at the same time you have people beside you who are in that same situation but are doing nothing to try to get out of their own situation. Are you seeing like the context is a bit similar, but we have two different situations? And most of the time what happens is that those who are doing maybe say nothing to get out of the financial situation are try to like tell you try who is trying to do something to get out of this financial situation, that life is hard, that we need to work hard to get out of this. Like they keep complaining that things are not moving on well, but they are doing nothing to get out of that situation. And since you're working hard to get out of your own situation and you see no results at that time, you tend to like complain also with them and say like things are not moving on well. We need to get out of this. We need to. You know all that list, right? You just sleep on the bed, lie, and you're eating your popcorn, watching your movie, and you're saying we need to get out of this. That's kind of easy than doing, right? But you're doing something already and you need to just be focusing on what you're doing. So now you see, instead of taking that time like to complain with the others that things are not moving on well, things are not, no, just say, okay, how am I going to improve my business? How am I going to improve what I'm working on so that in the future things are going to move on well? I know most of the times the reason we complain is because we are doing enough. We think we are doing enough. We can say we are doing enough. We are doing working hard, but the results are not visible at that time. So we kind of think like we are at the same position with those who are doing nothing, right? That is okay, and that is how things are always going, mostly always going to be. Like when you're working to develop something at the start, you're not going to have those results. At the hard start, you're not going to do have everything you want, and the people around you will like kind of laugh like there is nothing happening, there is no there's no outcome, like we are at the same position. But when you keep doing it every day, you keep getting up every day to work on that business, to work on those projects, and you keep sleeping every day. You keep at the first month it's like nothing is happening, first year, maybe first 2 years nothing is happening. But with the interval of 5 years, if you keep doing what you've been doing and they keep doing what they are doing, you're going to see the huge difference, and from there you're going to see things are changing already. So I was just kind of like, because it's been long, I've been like in this type of zone, in this type of environment. I'm still in the environment. When the people around me keep complaining like things are not moving on well, we need to work hard to get out of these financial difficulties. We need to work hard to get this physique. We need to work hard. Like they're saying everything like that. And just for example, I just got up. A day before yesterday, I worked. I think like from midnight to maybe I worked from 10 p.m. to I think I went to bed at 5 a.m. Yes. So I was studying and so on, and they were complaining about the things. I was having joy because I know they are complaining, but they are not putting in the work I'm putting in. Maybe I'm on the wrong track, but at least I'm having the joy because I know I'm doing something. So instead of joining them to complain, I just said to myself, am I not trying to be selfish a bit? Because I have things I'm working on. I have business I'm trying to build. I'm trying to build my own self. I'm trying to build this career now on YouTube. I'm trying to develop myself by learning extra languages. So I have so many things on my plate, and instead of me focusing on the things I'm working on, I try to join them, like complain what their complaints. As they are complaining, things are not moving on well. We need to work out on this. And I kind of said to myself, like, Stanley, you're trying to do so much. You're trying to do so much. And when you enter that loop of sabotaging yourself, the difficult thing is there is that you kind of like feel weak because you think you're putting in like unmeaningful efforts, and you start of thinking like it's better to just stay with them at the same level. No. So what I'm trying to say here is like, when you are in that zone, when you're trying to build up something, try to put around you people that are going to find meaning in your efforts, that are going to find meaning in your suffering, people that are going to make you discover the reasons behind the things you're doing, and people that are going to push you. Because when you get up every day, you need to have the same energy you had yesterday. And it sucks because you have to do something so hard today, and while you're doing that thing you're thinking again about like, I'm going to do the same thing tomorrow and next tomorrow and next tomorrow, and you're going to repeat that thing like that for months and without seeing any result. So it's very important that like you have people around you that can find meaning in your suffering. And even if the people around you don't find meaning in what you're doing, I think it's important that you have that mindset shift, that this is okay. This thing sucks now because I'm trying to build something, I'm trying to create something. And just get out of that zone of complaints like things are not moving up well, things are not going out well. It's very easy. Everyone can complain. You know about the happenings, right? I don't know. You know about the happenings. Like everyone can complain. It's raining outside. The weather it's so cold. I can't go to the gym. I can't. But it rains on both successful and the unsuccessful people. It rains on both the poor people and the rich people. It rains on both those who are fit physically and those who are unfit physically. So it's not all about like the the challenges or the difficulties you face daily, but it's about how you handle them. Some people use that for their advantage and others just let that go. So don't sabotage yourself. Don't sabotage yourself. I don't know what you're going through. I don't know what the situation you find yourself is. I don't know how you handle that situation. I don't know what you're thinking about yourself at this level. But the one thing I just want you to get from this video is find meaning in your suffering. I read this book. I've not finished the book. Man's Search for Meaning. It's a great book. You can be going through dark moments and you still find meaning in those dark moments. And that meaning is going to maybe drive you. Stop sabotaging yourself. Stop saying things are not moving on well. It's true, things may not be moving on well, but you are in that journey. If you are in that journey, if you're trying to build something, it's very important that you look at yourself and say, I'm proud of myself for what I'm doing. Just want my coffee to get cold. It's good you look at yourself and say, I'm proud about what I'm building. I'm proud about the things I'm doing. I just look at myself and I said, like, in 2025, I never had a YouTube page. In 2024, pardon, I never had a YouTube page. I've been watching videos, scrolling like everyone. I never had a business to build. I was not studying a language. I was just doing the same things I've been doing in the past. But in this year, I'm building a business. I'm learning the language. I'm trying to work on my skills, my communication skills, my physical aspect. I'm trying to be work on so many things. Am I not like trying to just sabotage myself and all my efforts, make them on meaningless, make them meaningless? Yeah, that's the word. Am I not doing so bad, saying all those things to myself? And now I just said to myself, like, I need to appreciate myself. Like, we're moving closer to the end of 2025, and I'm proud of myself where I find myself now. Like I'm trying to find a meaning in all the things I'm doing now. So at least I can keep on moving. And I would like you to do the same. Just look at the things you've been doing. Just look at pick one single thing you're proud of and just say, yes, stick to that and stop complaining about the other things that people are doing. People doing nothing and just complain. Don't join them. If you don't want to be like a dog, don't go to dog schools. Just try. I know it's kind of difficult because at times you don't choose the people you don't always have the choice to make from the to the people you live around with. You don't always have to decide. Like at times just life nature puts you in an environment and you have to be there for that moment. And for me is that case. Like in my apartment, I can't just say I'm going out because first it needs money to get out. So at times you find yourself in an environment you won't wish to be, but that's fine. So many people have been in that environment. Just take it like as an advantage and say, I'm going to work extra hard to show to these people, that it was worthy. I'm going to work extra hard to show to myself. I'm no most of the time I say don't like try to prove anything to anyone. But at times that can also be a boost. Like when you know so no one is going to do the hard things and you're doing the hard things, that keeps you going. That gives you the fire to keep on going. So I would just like you to have that mindset shift. I don't know what you're going through, as I said. I don't know how bad your situation is. I don't know the one single thing you're doing. I don't know the one single effort you're doing. But you just got to stop complaining. Stop joining them, and instead taking that time of complaining, use it as a focus. Use it as your strength to keep on moving, to keep on going on what you're going in for. And instead of using your energy complaining as they are doing, just say yes, it's right. That's just present, and stop giving the complaints that we need to work hard. Things are not moving on well. Blah 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 blah. You know all these things, right? Keep on moving on your path, and just let time be time. Try to, if you can have an environment with people that can find meaning in what you're doing, that can move you, that can give you reasons to keep on going. I know your first reason should come within, but if you're moving, looking for people who can help you in that, like people, like-minded people who are moving up to something, I may have like a proposal for you. At the end, we have open our community, the courageous one. That's the name of the community. It's free, and if you're still watching this video from to now, I will drop the link down. You can just go, you click the link, and you join our community. And if you want to have a one-on-one talk with me, don't bother, just leave your message and I will send you a message. I will reply. Then we can chat. I don't know, I may be of help or you may be of help to me. But let's build that community together. Let's build that link together so we can keep on moving. The aim of this is like that everyone should be happy, everyone should be satisfied to where he's going. And I want to be closer to you as more as I am to my parents. I want to be closer to you. You are a member of my family now. You are a friend. So I want us to discuss so we can move on together. So you can click the link, join the courageous one, or just drop a message down at the comment section and I'll meet you. Trust your process. Stop complaining. Stop sabotaging yourself. You may be doing too much and having no results, but that's just how the journey is, and at times it happens. But stick to it and keep on moving. I count on you. I know it's possible. Love you. Take care. Enjoy your journey. And don't forget, it's all about you. Love you.